Hey everybody, it is your favorite blogger and your favorite MC, Miss Trish, here with one of my favorite people in the world. Hey. This is my girl Johanne, aka Miss B Loud herself. So as you see on the table, we have some cocktails because Miss Trish has her sip, reflect, and repeat. So today, me and Joe, we're gonna talk and we're gonna make a cocktail. Hey. So stay tuned. Well, guys, as I mentioned, I'm here with Johanne, Miss B Loud herself. Joe, talk to the people.
Hello, people.
Tell them who you are, what you do, everything, and don't miss a beat.
Okay.
All
right. So my name is Johanne, and she says Miss B Loud because I encourage you to be loud about who you are, about what you believe in, about what you do. Just be confident, be you, and be loud about it. And be loud doesn't mean like, you gotta scream. Mm-hmm. It's just that you're walking in confidence. Right. You're acting, you're moving in confidence in all of your self-love, that's it. Self-confidence. You know your worth. So that's, how you're walking. And in doing so, well, guess what? You're inspiring, motivating other people to do the same.
Okay. I like that. So, Joe, we have a cocktail to be made. I'm going to call this the Be Loud today. We're going to dedicate this drink to you today. All right?
Love it.
So we have some ice. Okay. We have some rum. We have some Moscato, of course, because the book is a Moscato cocktail. Hey. We got mango juice and guava juice. So, Joe, we're going to start with this. And some ice. Let's put the ice in? You want some ice?
Yeah.
All right, hold this for your girl now. Hold this for me. I'll get you some ice, girl. So, Joe, talk to us about when did we start Be Loud? Not why, but when did we start Be Loud?
Okay, well, I got to say that Be Loud was inspired by God in 2011.
Okay.
Where God just gave me a message. Don't be shy with your praise. Don't be silent with your worship. Don't be stingy with your testimony. Be loud about it. Mm-hmm. And it was and at the time I had been a high school teacher for 10 years.
Wow.
And it's the message that I just brought to my students. I brought not only to the church where I went to the choir in which I sang, but also to the classroom.
I like that.
And it was a universal message. So yes, it was spiritual. Mm-hmm. Yes, it was God inspired, but it was a message that could reach everyone and that everyone could relate to. So that was the message in 2011.
Okay.
And the message, I guess, continued to be that, but in 2020, it just became something else. We had to be loud about other things.
Of course we did.
And, we know, there's a before George Floyd and an after George Floyd,
God,
right?
Yes, right.
And, we all suffered trauma there.
Of course, 100%.
So,
yes.
It became, be loud about injustices.
Oof.
Be loud about your culture. Be loud about, so it just started to just englobe so many other things.
Yeah.
And I have to say that I have a clothing brand, and the clothing brand is called Be Loud.
Right.
So that's when I started to have other collections.
I like that.
So that's also when you could tell that the brand was Black owned, that it was Haitian owned because I put a little, red Maroc,
of course, I like that. For those of you who don't know, 1804. That's what that means. Yes.
So it just took off from there because 2020, as I said, was a very important year.
Of course.
But personally, it is also the year where I had a breakdown.
Okay.
And I had why isn't the word coming to me?
That's okay. It's
anyway,
gonna come.
I took a leave from work.
Right.
And then from then, so many other things happened. I lost my biological dad, and I had car accidents. So it made it very difficult for me to go back. Me to go back to work. And even when I went back, things were just, I couldn't cope. And Be Loud kept me.
I like
the fact that I had this passion, this, God put in me to motivate, to inspire others.
Right.
And, it's always easier to help others.
Exactly.
Before helping yourself, right?
Yes, I got
so seriously, that got me through two very tough years.
Okay.
I would say 2021, 2022 were very tough years.
Right.
And, started climbing back up in 2023. And listen, girl, we are in 2024 right now.
2020 more,
and
baby.
It's just wow.
Right? All right, guys. So I did the ice parts. Mm-hmm. Joe, what do you want first? I'm serving you today because this is the Be Loud drink, right? So
yes.
I kind of know you a little bit well. We went to Toronto together. I know what you like to drink, so I got it and I put it on the table. So this is the Be Loud drink. So what? Well, you go, Joe. You do your thing.
You know what? I really like. I mean, were you gonna do a mix?
I think I'm gonna mix it up for you. I think I'm gonna mix it up. I like that. That's what the book is about.
Okay.
That's what the book is about.
Okay. Well, whatever it is. I want to taste. What's going on in the book?
Yes. Okay,
absolutely.
So Be Loud. We talked a little bit more about that. You did say that you were a teacher and stuff like that. So let's talk about your teaching journey, right? How was that? Because overall, what was your teaching journey like? Did you like it? Did you learn from your students? Tell us who you taught, how you did it, all that stuff.
You know what? I can say that I was fortunate enough to be able to do what I wanted in life. I think I was 10. Nope. At 10, my sister started school. Okay. So I was 8. Okay. And I would come back from school and I would sit my little sister down along with my dolls. Okay. And I conducted school because I was a teacher. I was a teacher.
With the dolls
I conducted school with my sister and my dolls. And I am going to take props for the genius that my sister has become. Yes. Like the brainiac that she is. Because I pretty much sat her down and she was my student and taught her things. And this is way before she started school. This girl was 3 years old when at church she recited the 23rd Psalm. 3 years old.
She was 3 years old.
Yes.
Okay, that's a big deal.
Absolutely.
That's a huge deal.
Absolutely. Yes. So I don't know if at some point I forgot that I wanted to be a teacher because obviously, elementary school, high school, but then was it in grade 10, so Sec 4?
Okay.
Did I start I don't know, but I know that by Sec 5,
right,
for sure, I knew that I wanted to be a teacher.
Nice, I love that.
It was even to the point where I was super, super good in math. And once I found out that I didn't need to be so good in math in Sec 5, I slacked it, man. Listen, because in grade 11, I had a few friends who were already at Vanier College, who were already at Dawson. So what did I do? I skipped class. And
I used to be hanging out at Vanier Dawson.
Socials, man.
Of course. This is where she went.
You know what? I went to Vanier College the next year.
Yeah.
I aced my classes. I didn't even know that I had it in me to be such a good student.
Wow.
And I think that my journey as a student made me the teacher that I was. Okay. Yes. Because listen, my kind of students are the troublemakers.
Okay.
It's like I could relate to the student who thinks that, all of this is boring and it's a waste of time and oh my God, I'd rather be with my friends. I'd rather skip class.
Of course.
And, be with my friends. Right. I did that.
So you understood them to an extent is what you're actually really saying. You knew where they were coming from.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, and I knew that it was not personal. Like, it's not because I hated or disliked my French teacher. It's just that I was in an English school. French is my first language. Well, French class was boring, was like too
you know
easy.
Everything already. Exactly.
And even when I didn't do the work, I still got 90s and 99s. So it was like, I'd rather, just go across the street and go hang out with the college peeps.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's what she wants with the college peeps. Okay. Joe, we're going to take a sip.
Oh my God.
Cheers, my lovey.
Cheers. Hey. This looks so good, guys. Right? Hey. Oh,
wow. That's to Be Loud, honey. You better. Ooh.
Oh my goodness. That's the kind of drink. Trader, okay? On appelle ça en français là une boisson traître. Because you think you're just sipping on juice, okay? And then boom, it hits you. I'm sure.
That's right, because my bartending name happens to be heavy-handed. So there you go. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man.
That's really good. Can you talk about the parts that you put, or you just like? What'd you do?
You know what it is? Like, I just kind of measure things out with my eye. I've always been that way. I don't really measure things, even when I'm cooking. I'm just not that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? I just like, this much seems okay. This, and you
put both? You put this as well?
Ellie, she did.
She put the guava.
I put the guava and the mango. And just put it together. And then here we are. You know what I'm saying?
So really good.
We made the Be Loud. All right. So you have an event coming up. This is the next thing I want to talk about.
That's so nice that you mentioned that, because I actually want to have a signature drink over there.
Would you look at that? Looky, shaking. You want a signature drink?
Oh, I want a signature drink. So I'm going to tell you about the event, but let me go backwards now, okay? Because we're going to have a drink menu.
I like that.
We are going to have a food menu.
Okay.
So it's going to be at a restaurant. It is Sous le Palmier.
Hey, this restaurant, guys.
Actually around the corner
from my house. Listen, guys. This restaurant, you're not going to want to leave. I'm going to tell you guys not to listen. You're going to want to leave. We're
bringing the vibe. There's already a vibe at the restaurant, but we're bringing that extra special vibe.
There you go.
So, my premiere is on Sunday, June 9th.
Hey, there you go.
And we are starting things off at 3. And though, we're not trying to keep people there too late, but I'm going to tell you what's really special about this event that I guess I'm starting.
Yes.
It's for families.
Hey, there you go.
That means that you can come with your spouse, your friends, and your children.
I like that.
And really when you want to leave, you leave.
And
if you don't want to cook on Sunday and you want to, get some grub, then you come. You know what I'm saying? It's like, here it is. During the week, we're so busy.
Yes.
Kids are at school.
Yes,
100%.
All that. Yeah.
So the only time that you really have with your children, with your family, is the weekend, right? But there's so many things going on that you don't want to miss out on. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't. Or you go somewhere, you're like, your time is like,
I gotta so much things going on in life.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And you gotta be there. Okay, so I can stay like an hour or two because I gotta rush and start up the week and whatnot.
Right.
Nah, but you can decide to just take the family,
hop
on over. You sit down on the terrace, and it's starting to be really nice.
Hey, there you go. Right. Right.
And you got a little food, and you can get your drink. And obviously, everyone who's going to be there is going to drink responsibly, which means that if you're there with your friend, your spouse, and you want to get your drink on, well, you're not the one driving.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Everyone is there. And I like to say, I've been saying that for a while, that Be Loud has become church on the street.
Oh.
It's like we're bringing you that gospel. We're like bringing you, and when I say gospel, I'm talking about that fellowship. I'm talking about us getting together.
I got you.
And just because, loneliness is something.
Hey, talk about it.
Okay?
It is. It is something. It is.
For you to have somewhere, you can just show up by yourself, or you can just, show up with friends, or that you are going to see
people that you know.
Yes. And that, you can spend an hour, 2 or 5. It's really up to you. And it's going to be a good time. That's what I'm bringing back.
I like that.
So,
I like that. Cheers
right?
Cheers to June 9th. Well, you are doing an event. You know what I mean? What do you think a lot of events are missing that we can actually bring more to our city or to any event as a whole? I know everyone's doing a lot of sip and paint, like there's a lot of sip and shops, and those are great concepts. However, as an event planner yourself, what do you think is missing? What more can we bring to these events?
Wow. Well, you know what? You're asking me the question, and I can only answer what I've decided to bring.
And that's what I would love.
Which it's so crazy because I didn't know. It's like I didn't know it was missing until, again, I say a lot. I use the word inspiration a lot. I seriously woke up.
Right.
I seriously woke up with this inspiration because I can't say that I saw it elsewhere.
That's right.
I can't say that, having a Sunday event where it's, a DJ playing and there's music and there's dancing, but that there's also kids. That there's also this family vibe.
Yes, I get that. Okay.
So I'm very happy to say I think that I'll be the first one to do it. I think.
I like that.
Where, you go to a restaurant, you go with your family. You go with your nieces, your nephews, your friends, whatever.
Right.
And, with a group. Or you go to your friend's house. And, some people come with their kids, some people not.
Right.
And the vibe is kind of like homey. Like we're there chilling and it's comfortable. And it's as if we're at home.
Yes.
That's what I'm bringing.
I like
now,
that.
is it missing in every party? It doesn't belong in every party.
That's 100% right.
Right?
That's it.
But what I want to bring, that's the feeling that I want. Now, was it missing again? I don't know. But it didn't exist.
So now it's here.
Yes.
And then you got to be happy for that. You know what I mean? Because these are things that we need. You know what I mean? We all have, there's good, like I said, there's good concept in Montreal. There's good concept in
Toronto. And there needs to be a variety, a diversity.
That's what I was going to say.
Yes.
Needs to be a variety.
That's
if you had to have a dream performer at your event that you have not had already.
Okay.
Just with the questions. Who would it be?
Oh my goodness. A dream performer.
Dream performer at your event. I'll let you choose 3 because I know there's a lot in your head. I know Miss Trish in the questions.
Wow. Listen, man.
And it could be dead or alive, just letting you know.
I could have me some Usher at my event.
Okay, with the roller skates.
Okay. So, here's my dream party. Usher is a guest
guest performer. Yes, sorry, I'm thinking about boobs.
Idris Elba is my DJ.
Oh my god! First of all, your party will sell out in 10 seconds.
You don't understand.
No,
right?
10 seconds though.
Okay.
Because I'd buy all the tickets.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all is not competing.
Okay, now for the third one, it has to be a woman. Okay.
Okay, let's go. Dead or alive, it doesn't matter. She don't gotta be around Rest Her Soul, whoever maybe.
You know what I like? And I say that a lot. I find that artists hardly ever just get the chance to chill.
I hear you.
So you see where I would want Usher as a performer. I would want another artist not to come and sing, but to just enjoy.
Well, who would this female be?
Like you're a singer, maybe, whatever, but you're just there like as a guest.
I like that. But
as who,
Joe?
Okay,
who? It's a female. Like you're telling me because you got 2 males.
Yeah,
we got Idris and we got Usher.
I know.
You know what I mean? 7 o'clock on the dot in my drive.
Well, you know what though? The first and only name that came to mind is Whitney Houston.
Ooh.
And like the old Whitney. Not to say that,
Which
the
Whitney?
later
Sing
Whitney.
one of the Whitneys. What you talking about? Which one? Sing it. Come on. You don't.
How will I know if he really loves me? Because at the same time, listen, we don't know these people's lives.
Exactly.
We just know what we're told or whatever. But that young enough Whitney that can just sit, chill, enjoy, and also enjoy the attention, because people would be like, "Oh my God, Whitney!"
Yeah.
But she's not here to sing. But at the same time, we know that while Usher's gonna do his thing, she's gonna take the mic and they're gonna harmonize a little.
Exactly.
But oh my God, that would be like such a wow party.
That would be a party. That would be a real wow party, right? Dang.
Thank you for that question.
Whitney's a party. One thing they always said about Whitney Houston was that she was always cool. She was always like one of us in a sense where, yes, she knew she was famous, but she knew when to just chill and throw down and make jokes, and she would have nicknames for everybody and things like that. They've always said good things about her. So
that's someone I wish I would have loved to meet.
I can actually see her just chilling and, vibing and stuff like that, because that's what she was.
And you know what? Because I'm out. I'm all the way in that scenario where I'm dreaming about it, and she wouldn't have come alone. So there would be other celebrity friends, man. Oh my God!
But you know what? What we can do though is we can get Idris as a DJ. This is what.
Yes,
remember these dates.
I have been saying this right now for I think 4 years. I've been saying that. I need to manifest it even like Idris.
Tu vas venir ici.
Hey yo, Idris.
Okay, so me and Joe are cutting up because that's what we do. I was just talking to her about her NASCAR driving because we're gonna tell you a little story about Toronto first. Okay,
go ahead.
So we went to Toronto in March, and I was doing an event out there, and Joe was the best to accompany me. We visited every en route. every single en route on the way. Mm-hmm. We didn't, although Joe drives good and fast, we didn't get there good and fast. We got there in a good 8 hours because the two of us had to use bathroom. This one was fasting for water. Yeah. Me, I was starting to take my water pill all over again, so it was all over the place. The guys, we're not joking, eh? Every single en route.
Yeah.
But on the way back now, we zip back home.
That's right.
We only got stopped in Vaudreuil because there was a fucking backup or whatever, but this one, she said we're going to be here in 3 minutes, Trish. I'm like 1.5 seconds. Look out the window here. It's her. So if you guys ever want to get somewhere in 2 seconds from Toronto and Montreal without the pit stops, this is your person. All right, folks. So I got to ask Joe a question from my book, which is Sip, Reflect, Repeat, which I wrote to connect with myself again and heal.
Wow. Can I tell you how proud I am of you?
Thank you, baby.
And how inspired I am, because I've been talking about it and not doing anything, but she's done it, and she's done it multiple times. How many times?
9.
Wow.
9 times. Yeah.
Wow.
9 times. I have books for little black girls, little black boys, which I'm going to give for you and your sons as well. Because we have to make our boys know they're important too.
Absolutely.
And that's the name of my little black boy book. It's called Dear Little Black Boy, You Are Important. And so I'm going to give you that. But I think that when we grow them up from young and we let them know that they're important from young, as you do, which I see you do with your sons. You know what I'm saying? It's really important. They'll be better men. They'll be good men. You know what I mean? They won't be so triggered by society and what's happening because they have a mom like you and there's other women doing the same thing. So congratulations on being an awesome mama. And on that note, we go ask Joe a question from the book. So let's talk about challenges, Joe. Give me something where how have challenges shaped your character? Reflect on a difficult time and the lessons you learned and gained from it.
That's me in the past few years, boy. At one point, I was like, wow, life is so easy. Like I'm a happy person by nature. I love life. But I can't front. I don't know. It's just always been awesome and easy. And you had started to talk about my years teaching.
Yes.
Even like me as a teacher, it was just easy. I was loved right away. I taught and it was just easy and everything. And because I walk in gratitude and because that's all I know, then
right.
And then challenges came. So 2021, I would say, was like a tough year. And I'm so grateful that God put gratitude in me.
There you go.
Because it was tough, but I was so grateful for it all. And because God made me a person who just enjoys simple things. You give me music.
True.
You give me music.
True.
And
that's true.
I
could say that's true.
We say in my bulgress, in my
What does that mean for people who don't understand? What does that mean?
So bulgress in Creole means your pot of, like, you see, it's not oil. You see how when you finish cooking or frying something,
yes,
and then there's the little grease.
Yes.
Yes. And it's like, because we do comfort food.
Of
with
course,
that,
exactly,
so that's what it means.
Okay, it's like your comfort.
You're in your comfort.
I love that. I love that. Yes.
So, I guess I started feeling, or just. Because I was not an emotional person at all.
Okay.
Where I could empathize and sympathize with people. But, man, 2021? I just started crying for nothing. And, anything, would trigger me. And it just, I'm grateful for that as well.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's it. So, those challenges are continuing to shape me.
I got you.
And I just want to, as a parent, for sure that's what you want. I just want to be a good example for my kids.
Right.
I get you. So I'm happy that I've become this more emotional, someone who's more in touch 100%. With her emotions, because I think it's important for children to, to grasp at.
Exactly. And you can relate to them too. You know what I mean? Once they're having an issue. Because what I think our parents, I don't know about your parents, but me in the West Indian culture, it's not that my parents made me afraid, but a lot of my other parents, like friends, they couldn't speak to their parents. They couldn't talk to them. You know what I mean? A lot of things was licks, a lot of things was hitting, a lot of things was don't speak unless you're spoken to. You know what I'm saying? Do as I say, not as I do. You know, we can't blame our parents either. I'm not saying blame our parents. We can't do that because they had their own issues, their own trauma. But what I am saying is we're not our parents at the end of the day. Yes. Right? Yes. And we make that choice. You know what I mean? And it's good that you're saying, like, I'm able to be in touch with my emotions now, especially having two black boys.
Yes, absolutely.
2 black boys living in the society where it's ultimately harder for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's good. God knows what he's doing when it comes to us facing challenges. And I know you said it keeps going and stuff like that, but it only keeps going for you to get better and better, you know, and for you to relate to them more. Because they're going to still face their challenges no matter what you do, because life will life. But as long as you are there to hear them and understand them, you know what I mean? And not necessarily scold them, you know, prepare them for what's up, then, you know, you're good. You know what I mean?
And you know what? Once you believe, and I believe that wholeheartedly, that God will not give you more than you can bear.
100%. Yes.
Then whatever comes your way, you know you're good for it. You know you are going to go through it. You know that it's there to make you a bigger person, a stronger person. Thus come the word resilience. And I learned about that. And I'm inspiring and motivating people to just take a step back and reflect on where you were a few years back.
Reflect.
It is because you went through those hardships that you are the strong person that you are.
Exactly.
Therefore, be grateful for whatever comes your way. 100%. It is meant to make you stronger.
It is meant to make you stronger. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta sit for fucking feet on top of that. Okay. Yes. Make a Moscato. Make a dang Moscato at the same time. Joe, it was a pleasure to have you. It was a really pleasure to have you. I love you lots. It was the best. I need you to plug the event that's going to happen on June 9th and anywhere else we can find you. Anything else you want us to know, let us know right now.
Thank you. All right. So the premiere is Sunday, June 9th from 3 o'clock. We're saying till 9 o'clock, but you guys know you're not going home at that time. Exactly. And it's an event that is going to be weekly, so every Sunday. Yes. Okay. But we're kicking it off on Sunday, June 9th. And because June 9th is also Pink Takeover worldwide, then we're asking you to come with a little touch of pink, just like we did last year on June 9th. So again, we're kicking it off Sunday, June 9th, and every Sunday after that. And you come dressed as you want, dressed as you are. You bring your family, you bring your friends, you come alone. It doesn't matter who you come with or how, because it's going to be a vibe. You can find me at Sneaker Lovin' Teacher on Instagram and Be Loud Clothing, which is the clothing brand.
There you go. So folks, you know where to find her. I'm going to plug it at the end. It's Miss Trish, your girl. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, you know what to do. Follow me on Miss Trish TV and all things Miss Trish on Instagram. Joe, again, thank you. I love you so much.
Thank you so much.
And see you guys in the next one. Take care.